So guys, you might have remembered my review from the E7 Plus desk that FlexiSpot sent me over a couple of months ago. So there are a lot of pros that come with dealing with a desk of that size and a four-legged option with those types of motors. It brings a lot of stability to your workspace, especially if you have really large monitors or you deal with a lot of weight on the desk where you need it to be able to move up and down freely and not worry about the motors giving out. I don't know if you've ever used standing desks that are only two legs, but they can be a little bit wobbly. And when you have a lot of monitors or stuff on the desk, it can make it so it's really unstable and can get kind of annoying. So it was really great to use that E7 Plus with the four legs and the two really strong motors in my desk setup. Then FlexiSpot reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said, guess what? We took that same desk and improved on it even more. And that's what you see here in front of me. So this is the E7 Plus Max. And what is the difference between this desk and the E7 Plus? And it's pretty simple. They added even more motors. Every single one of the legs on this desk has its own individual motor. So what does that get you with this desk? So where the E7 Plus was 540 pounds worth of capacity, this bumps you up to 660. So it's a 120 pound increase of lifting capacity on this desk. So if you're a person that needs to be able to lift up really heavy stuff or need that stability, this is going to be your option. So like I said, with this desk, you get four motors. That's one in each leg of the desk. It is a 3-stage leg system with an adjustable height of 25.8 inches all the way up to 51.6 inches. As mentioned before, you can handle a max static load of 660 pounds. And then this desk itself, as a product weight and shipping, weighs 61.5 pounds per box, which gives you an idea of how much of the frame of this desk actually weighs. You're dealing with over 120 pounds. And then just like with the E7 Plus, you can go onto their website and do any configuration you need to with multiple materials for the desktop and two colors for the legs. And then obviously add on any accessories they have. So what you see here in front of you is actually their solid wood in a 72 by 30. Which makes this a rather expensive desk if you look on their website right now. So if you do go to configure this desk, you can range anywhere when it's on sale from the $900 mark all the way up to over $2,000, depending on which of the tabletops you choose. So as with some of their other desks, you do get the premium option for their controller, which includes your 4 memory presets, your up and down control, a USB port for charging, and your digital readout. And then you also get their up and down avoidance. So if you have something that goes underneath the desk while it's moving, it will stop moving on its own. It does come with a 15-year warranty, just like their other standing desks. And this desk specifically, since you have 4 motors versus the 2, gains you a little bit in your up and down raising time. With this desk, you actually get 1.5 inches per second. With the E7 Plus, you only got 1 inch. So there is a little bit quicker time from going from setting to setting with this desk than you see with their previous ones, purely just because you have more motors. So when you look at this desk, it really kind of begs the question, why do you need a desk that is this sturdy? And it's like I said before with the E7 Plus, this just takes all of those pros with the E7 Plus and puts them on steroids. This desk is so stable when you go to use it that it is not shaking or swaying during use, whether it's all the way down or all the way up in standing position. With some of these other standing desks that aren't as sturdy, it really isn't so much about the weight capacity of the desk. Yes, 660 pounds is a lot of weight, but honestly, I don't see myself putting that much weight on this desk. What it really gains for me is the stability in the desk while I'm working. So if I'm working here with my 48-inch monitor and I start moving on the desk, kind of moving things around, typing, moving the mouse, the desk itself does not move at all. It is so heavy and sturdy with all of the motors and the structure of the legs that nothing moves on the desk, especially my larger monitor setup. So if you use monitor arms that are attached to the desktop, there's a lot of distance between the mounting point of your monitor and the top of that monitor arm. And the larger that distance is, obviously, the more the monitor is going to want to move if the desk's moving. So when you have a desk like this, there is no movement. So when you start moving around on the desk, everything stays exactly where it's supposed to be, and you don't see any unneeded distraction from monitors moving. Now, what are the downsides with having a desk that is this heavy and this stable? Well, first off, I just named one of them. It's really heavy. So if you need to move it around a lot, or you don't have someone to help you bring it into the house and assemble it, you're dealing with a lot of really heavy parts that once you get this desk up and running, you're really not moving it anywhere. It kind of lives where it sits. The other part of this is it does make it more expensive. When you're dealing with 2 motors versus 4, when you're dealing with 4 legs versus 2, every single bit of material and stability you add to the desk adds costs. So you're on a premium end of the market when it comes to standing desks when you're dealing with a desk like this. But overall, for my uses, the more sturdier the desk can get, the better. And I really do keep my desk a very long time. So if you're looking at making a long investment into a standing desk, going a little bit overkill on the quality, weight, and stability is a good thing. So guys, I want to hear what you think down in the comments section below. Hit up what you think of the desk. And until then, on to the next one. Thanks guys, see ya.